Peter David, comic book writer, has passed away. He'd been in bad health for several years now. I don't know exactly how long. I remember back when he started writing the Maestro mini-series, people were already talking about his poor health then. And I know there's been attempts to raise money for him because I've seen people talking about that. I'm not here to tell you about this particularly. I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on his very long career because the man has written for both major comic book companies, some independent stuff. He wrote Young Justice, Supergirl, some 2099 books for Marvel. But the thing that I remember him most for, aside from the recent Maestro books, is the Future Imperfect little story arc where the Maestro gets introduced. Hulk meets his ultimate enemy, which is Hulk. That's kind of very fitting for the Incredible Hulk, right? Especially with Peter David's writing, because Hulk spent a lot of time during that run, during that time under Peter David's stewardship, I guess is the right word, fighting his own nature, fighting his mental illness, wrestling with that aspect of the Hulk. And the Maestro is kind of like the living embodiment of that because the Maestro is Hulk, only he's turned all of his intelligence and strength to evil. So that's what I remember him for. I'm always going to remember him for that. The Maestro books were kind of interesting, but if you saw my reviews of them, you probably remember, I was not always on board with some of the things happening in them. Yeah, it's a shame to see somebody pass away, especially when I think he still had more stories to tell. Like, I think there was more he wanted to do in the Maestro future universe. And it's a shame that we will never see what he was going to do. Kind of messed up that you can work in comic books for 40 years and not be able to, not have insurance, not have any of that kind of stuff. But that's the kind of messed up world that modern comics is. Marvel and DC don't take care of their writers. They don't take care of their artists. They don't take care of anybody except the bottom line. It's cruel and it's harsh. And every few months, I see a very similar story to this one playing out. And it's always unpleasant. If you all got any fun Peter David memories, I've never met the man. If you got any fun Peter David memories, please share them down in the comments below. I would like to hear about that. Or if you got a favorite run or something, maybe you're really into what he did on Young Justice, let me know because I might want to check that out. Could be interesting to go read. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. And remember to like, comment, subscribe. I feel real bad saying that. I shouldn't have said that. But you all take care of yourselves. That's the part I really mean. You take care of yourselves. And if you start feeling bad or whatever, take the time to assess what's going on there so you can take care of yourself better. Bye-bye, everybody.